Hey, groovy cats and chicks. How's it going? Welcome back to the Rock Sabbath Show, the official show of the Sabbath Show group. I am here in the man cave. Excuse me while I have a little zip here. I'm here in the man cave in the Savage Mansion. And, in case you're wondering, I am having a very manly drink, a manly martini. By the way, this is not a vodka martini. This is the original because Rock Savage loves original stuff. I like the original Godzillas. I never liked that crappy Godzilla they made here in America. Remember that one? They call it the one that looked like an iguana. They call him Gino, Godzilla in name only. Nah, screw that. This is an original martini. It is the gin martini. It's not made with vodka, it's made with gin. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't mind the vodka martinis also, but I prefer the gin martini over the vodka martini. I think it's much better, and I like it stirred, not shaken. Very good. Anyway, got some as you know, you probably are watching the news that you see Hollywood imploding again. Man, does it not get any funnier? I mean, first you got that troll, that ugly, hideous troll, Harvey Weinstein. And then you got Al Franklin. Now, Al Franklin, for those of you who aren't familiar with him, not only is he a senator, a left-wing senator from the DNC, before that he was a writer for Saturday Night Live, and he sucked. And if you ever read the Saturday Night Live book, Franklin brags in that about dropping acid. Not sulfuric acid, but for those of you too young to understand that reference, LSD, which is a powerful hallucinogenic. He would drop acid or drop LSD before writing a bit because obviously Al Franklin is very untalented and needs drugs, recreational drugs, to help him be creative. Well, I hate to brag. Well, that's not true. I love bragging. But I don't do drugs. Never did drugs in my life. Never did recreational drugs in my life. All my weird ideas come to me naturally. So Al Franklin is pretty pathetic. And not only that, he's so ugly he has to fondle women, if you saw that picture, fondle their titties while they're asleep. Because obviously they're not going to let him do it while they're awake because he's such an ugly, hideous human being. Did you notice that all the guys who are doing the sexual harassment are for the most part, pretty ugly? I mean, really, they are? I mean, well, with the exception of Charlie Rose, but I'm still wondering about that. I mean, what, he came out of the shower naked. Well, I don't remember last time I took a shower. I was naked too. And I don't know. I don't know the whole story about that. And a lot of that shit, a lot of it's starting to sound like bullshit. All these whining women, me too, me too. Everybody's getting on board the victim bandwagon. But regardless of that, like I said, did you notice that all these hypocrites from Hollywood, and like I said, Ben Franklin, not Ben Franklin, Al Franklin, good Lord, I don't want to besmirch the fine name of Ben Franklin, who's a real great American. Al Franklin is a lousy excuse for an American and an embarrassment to this country. But you notice, like I said, he's really ugly. He's untalented. He needed LSD to write his stories. And I'd like to know the people of his home state who voted for him. You people must be retarded. Why did you vote for him? Not only is he stupid, not only if he's an extreme left-winger, and he doesn't know anything about, he has no leadership qualities, he's also an acid head. He's dropped acid several times. He's pretty much a pathetic junkie who dropped acid so he could be creative, because he can't be creative on his own, because he sucks at everything he does. He was a sucky actor, a sucky writer, if you ever read any of his writings. Obviously he can't write. He sucks at writing comedy because he needed acid to write comedy. He did LSD. He sucks. And you people who voted for him and put him and sent him to Congress and gave this idiot power, you suck too. And you're retarded. And that's all I'm going to say about that. I am going to get to movies soon. So as you can see, I got some here on the desk, and I got a great deal for you. But just had to get that off my chest. These Hollywood knuckleheads. This is why you need to support your local underground filmmaker. We're not even your local underground filmmaker. You may not have a local underground filmmaker. Your underground filmmaker somewhere in America, or even Canada for that matter. I don't know. But goddamn, piss on these Hollywood assholes, I tell you. Oof. I was trying to avoid cussing on my show, but these jerks are so disgusting. They're making me cuss. So anyway, however, let's get on to some fun stuff and forget about this Hollywood bullshit. This is what I want to discuss today. Well, first of all, a little side note. Now, I was talking about Al Franklin dropping acid AKA LSD, to be creative. Well, I got a funny story about drugs and movies. I was at one of the showings of one of my films, and I believe it was Mummy, A Gore Gore, years ago at a place called DC Space, which was a very unique nightclub. I really liked it. It was a throwback to the groovy 60s. They had poetry readings, and I swear some of those people looked like they were beatniks, like they stepped out of time. And they had bands there. They had a lot of really cool bands. My friend Brian Horowitz was in I'm trying to think, I knew his name. I'm thinking of the band he was in at the time was Date Bait. He's now in a new band called the Ubangies, but he was in a band called Date Bait. Not Date Rape, Date Bait. So stop your dirty thinking there. Date Bait, which was named after a 1950s movie, juvenile delinquent movie. And a lot of other bands were there. Great nightclub. They also showed movies the first Monday of every month. And guess whose movies they would show there? That's right, they would show my movies there sometimes, when I had a movie to show them. I showed them the movie Mummy, A Gore Gore, which of course you know is a masterpiece. If you haven't seen it, you really need to see it. If you want a glimpse of it, you can go to YouTube, go to and I'll put the link below, of the rock video for Mummy, A Gore Gore called King Pharaoh, which shows you scenes from the movies and the cast sort of dancing, I guess. Well, I can't dance, but everybody else danced very well. Not me. No. But anyway, we were there showing the film, and somebody recognized me because I'm pretty easy to spot in a crowd, and said, hey, I like that movie you made. This was great. This was awesome. This was terrific. And I said, well, thank you very much. He goes, what kind of drugs do you take? Well, he was a fan, and I really wanted to slap him. But you really don't do that to people who just said how much they liked your movies. But, I don't do any drugs. And I told him, I said, look, I don't do any drugs. And he looked at me and said, really? You think that way naturally? Yeah, I do. Why is that hard to believe? Well, anyway, it's a funny story, and it's funny because it's true. But I thought of that today because of that idiot Al Franklin, and who used drugs and fondles women when they're asleep because he's too ugly to get pretty girls. He has to settle for ugly girls that look like, I don't know, pile of feces. But anyway, listen, there's not enough manly movies out there. And Clint Eastwood was right, man. The new generation, a bunch of pussies. If you don't want to be a pussy, and you don't have to be, and I'm sure you don't want to be if you're watching this channel, I got a deal for you. I'm not on Patreon, and I don't plan to be. I really, and I'm not going to ask you just to send me money for no reason. I do want to keep this channel going because I have fun doing it. I have fun ranting and raving, and right now I'm having fun drinking on this channel. Anyway, right now I'm going to offer you a great deal, and here's what it is. Okay, I want you to pay close attention to this. I'm going to offer you a great deal. First of all, it's always a great deal. If you go to the website, www.savagefilmgroup.com, I'm going to put the link below, all the movies there are like $6, man. You can't go wrong with $6, plus postage and handling. I want to show you these two movies. These are two excellent anthologies. This is Violence Is My Business. And if you like urban legends, it features the Maud Mutilator taking on the Goat Man, which is a famous legend here in Maryland, of the notorious Goat Man who is half man, half goat and was terrorizing PG County, Maryland. You should check this movie out. It's also got two other stories in it. It's a terrific movie. It's got great, this is the redesigned cover with brand new artwork from our Jesus. Either I'm drinking too much or haven't drank enough. Our actor and artisan, Frank Vassallo. Frank plays many villains in our movies, and he also plays Dr. Karloff in some of our movies, who supplies some of our heroes with gadgets and secret weapons. Anyway, he did this beautiful artwork because I didn't like the original artwork that was slapped together real quick when we wanted to release it in a hurry. So this is beautiful, painstaking artwork, and you should order this. What do you get when you order this? Well, for $6 you get two DVDs. One has the movie in it, and the other has extras. And not just boring extras like people put their boring bloopers on there that nobody really gives a damn about. No, you get the Savage Film Group video magazine, where you get to see some of the real cool locations where we shot the movie. And we did have some cool locations, like the occult bookstore in one of the stories is a real occult bookstore. And then we have drive-in movie stuff in there. And it's really lots of fun, and you should check it out. And plus, previews of our other movies, which have dynamic greatness. That's right, all these movies that Rock Savage and my team, the Savage Film Group, I must admit, I have one of the greatest filmmaking and loyal teams ever. I'm very lucky and blessed to have these guys. I mean, they're wonderful people. So, and I definitely want to do a shout out to my buddy Marvin Kennedy Jr., who edited these films and made them look very polished. Excellent job, as always, Marvin. Also, Over Your Dead Body, which immediately follows Violence Is My Business. So if you get that one, you really should get this one. I mean, you don't have to watch them in any order, but this is a great movie also, and you should definitely watch this. Because this also is, and yes, the girl on the cover, she's in the movie. It's also got some great stories. They're action / horror films. So you like horror and you like action, you got it made. Both of these movies have plenty of that and really cool stuff, and you should check it out. And again, 2 DVDs, one with the movie, one with all the great extras, which includes lots of classic drive-in stuff. But I'm going to sweeten the deal now. Already I can't lower the price any lower. They're $6 a piece. Well, Rock, what are you going to do? I'm going to tell you. You know what I got here? Trading cards done by our great artist / actor, Frank Vassallo. And these are trading cards of Harry Gross and the Maud Mutilator in action. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take one right now. I'm going to put it right here in the box. So you got a trading card here with this great artwork that's like a flashback to the groovy 60s in the style of the Mars Attacks cars. Those of you who are hip know what I'm talking about. I'm going to put that one in there. And I'm going to take the other one. This one has the Harry and the Mod Mutilator and the Goat Man in it. I'm going to take this one. I'm going to put this in the other box. That's right, damn it. So you're getting a really cool deal. You got some cool trading cards. You get 2 DVDs, $6 each, plus postage and handling, and you're set. You got some great entertainment. So why would you want to go and get any, why would you want to download some crappy Hollywood movies? Why would you want to buy crappy Hollywood DVDs when you can have Savage Film Group DVDs? What could be better? Absolutely nothing, that's what. Real movies made by real men. That's right, damn it. Not the pussy generation. Not a bunch of rapists and sleazebags that fondle women while they're asleep. No, real men. See, real men like Rock Savage, huh? I don't need to fondle women while they're asleep. Actually, women come to me and fondle me. Damn it. So, well, that's because I'm not ugly like Al Franklin. Or Harvey Weinstein. Good Lord. So anyway, get yourself some really cool movies. You get some trading cards. You got yourself some cool movies. We include our newsletter with it, and you're all set. It can't be beat, and you keep the show going, and we'll continue to do some kooky commentary on everything that goes on here in the world of underground filmmaking, and of course, whenever we get a chance, we'll take a big steamy piss on Hollywood. Why? Because, let's admit it, it's fun. It's fun to piss on Hollywood because, we're Dave. What the hell's that? Huh. Anyway, we're David and they're Goliath. So fuck them. Anyway, actually, that means that this show has gone on long enough, and I don't want to get too long-winded. So once again, I'm going to tell you, the reason you should buy these is first of all, most important of all, is for your entertainment. But yes, it does keep the show going here, and I'd rather sell you something than have you just click on something and send me money for no reason at all. I never liked that. See, I like to do business with you. I want you to buy, you want to support the show, I want you to buy something that you can actually have, something that is hard copy, something you can play on your DVD player, something you have at home for you. You actually got something in return for your money. And I know you guys work hard for a living. You don't want to piss your money away. $14 in a movie with a bunch of idiots with their little phones and all the blue screens lighting up. Nah, you can watch these in the privacy of your own home. So anyway, I want to thank you for listening. Don't forget to click like and subscribe down there. Okay, like and subscribe. Go to our website, www.savagefilmgroup.com. I got a link there. And if you guys want to see Mummy or Gore Gore and find out what that guy was talking about when he thought we were doing drugs when we made that movie, which we weren't, you can check out the video for Mummy or Gore Gore. The song is called King Pharaoh. It's got scenes from the movie in there. It's really an outrageous video, and I will put a link there so you can click on that bad boy. And so, like I said, don't forget to go to our store. You can buy either one of these movies, or if you find something else you like, buy one of those. We got plenty of movies there. You'll find something you like. And yes, you're saying, but Rock, I want those trading cards. I'll put one in those too, okay? It's going to be a new practice. I'm going to start putting trading cards in the movies, in the movie boxes, because, well, they look cool. I mean, and it's something you can collect. Right now we only got 2 different cards, but we're going to have some more soon. We're going to tease you with these, be naughty and tease you. So anyway, I'm Rock Savage, and fortunately, Al Franklin is not me. And I will see you in the next video, and I will see you at the movies. In the meantime, I hope that you've all had a great Thanksgiving and happy holidays. And so I don't leave anybody out. Let me, since I'm the all-American guy and the international man of mystery, I'm the real international man of mystery, let's make sure we don't leave anyone out. So, Happy Yule, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and for those happy holidays, and for those of you who are fans of the Destroyer novels, Merry Feast of the Pig. You guys know what I'm talking about. This is Rock Sabbath signing out. Everybody, stay groovy.